And we are live. Welcome, one. Welcome all. Oh, sorry, PB. It was technical uh, difficulties. What is up, everyone? It's me. Um, yeah, I'm here, PB. Don't worry. Shit. Sorry. So yeah, no, I'm just relaxing at my house. Hello, hello. Yeah, no, oh, sorry. Is there anybody out there? PB. Fuck. Can you hear me? Oi. Husky, how are you, sir?
I'm okay.
Just okay?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's okay. That was I quickly stopped by Josiah's stream, his stream on Twitch, and I saw you modding in there.
Yeah. I've helped them out a lot with the Twitch.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. He still has a lot of questions. And
Well, I mean,
it makes me nervous when I can't get on there because then I'm like, oh, he probably has a million questions.
true.
So.
Well, Twitch for me. What?
Hello.
Are you drunk?
No,
Oh, okay.
only if.
Not yet, right?
Yeah, not till I move out of this place. No.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Holy shit. 4 people watching. Guys, press the damn like button. Your lives depend on it. That's wow. So then why did you do the evil laugh, Tim?
I don't know. I just figured it was a good entrance. Why you got to rain on my parade?
Oh my god. Why do you have to be a pain in the ass?
Yeah. Twitch is pretty easy to use. Streaming's a different story, but if you just want to go on there to watch other people, just make an account and then you can just type in the chat box and it kind of works like a YouTube chat box where you just type
but like,
and you can't delete. So,
That's
typos,
crazy.
everyone sees your typos just like on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That seems interesting.
Sorry, the more you screw around on Twitch, the easier it gets. At least that's how it was for me. Started screwing around with it around 2011, I want to say. And then I made an account around 2014. Yeah. That's all I used to do. I used to just click on the Twitch and just watch.
Okay. I can't sit still on Twitch.
You can't sit still in general, I bet.
Yeah.
Toriel! Guys, Toriel is in the chat.
That was a pun. That was like a Stig pun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it was good or not.
Twitch, Twitch, you're moving.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. But, okay, yeah. That's all right. If I have to explain it, the joke is dead. So.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Holy shit! 6 people watching, and it's like 12:40 at night. Wow, that's good numbers. Because usually, it'll be like 2 people watching.
It's only 9:30 on the west side.
Oh my god! Wow. What time is it where you are, Husky?
11:31.
Oh wow.
He's Central time.
And I'm Eastern. I'm Eastern, just like Mary's Eastern.
Is
Proper.
she? Yeah.
What?
I said, is she? I thought she. Well, I guess I don't know.
No, she's Eastern.
Depending on, I guess if you're on far over enough in Kentucky, I guess you would be. But
Yeah.
I thought
PV says hello. Hello, PV. Tori LG, what are we up to? Nothing. I'm bored. And we're just hanging out on stream, hoping to try to amuse some of you guys. Maybe. If you guys are lucky. No, so and then I think proper he's Pacific Standard Time. Jeremy D-Day Cobra is Central.
yeah.
It's like on the little strip of Florida that's in Central.
Yeah.
Time.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
basically the Panhandle, is central.
Yeah. Well, the Panhandle is a good
Or-
area.
Or like half of the Panhandle, something like that. I don't know, because
No,
I lived in Pensacola for like 6 months while I was going to A school. Back in my Navy days.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Toriel says Tim is hyper tonight.
Am not.
Am too.
Yeah, it's. I'm looking on a map right now. It's pretty
okay.
much the part of Florida that's central is the
Yeah.
part that's right underneath Alabama.
Alabama.
Alabama. Fuck roll tide.
Greenbow.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're definitely hyper.
Stupid as it stupid does.
Shut the fuck up, you asshole. Toriel is the same as you, Tim. She's mountain time.
Oh.
That's actually really cool, Toriel.
If she was on the panel, we'd have all 4 time zones covered.
That's true. Toriel, did you want to come on? We aren't like really talking about like anything specific. We're just hanging out and having watching
peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Yeah.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Then if we find where Jack is hiding, then we'll have somebody who is in the non freaking daylight saving time.
Jack,
Yeah.
I think he said he lives in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they don't do daylight savings.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
That is crazy.
And because I lived there, I lived in the Phoenix area for like 2 years. Yeah, you can't tell, man. You honestly can't tell. I'm like, in my humble opinion, there's legitimately no reason for daylight savings time.
That's true.
I was listening to one of your theme songs a while ago, Thomas.
Which one?
Ozzy Osbourne, "Crazy Train."
Okay, yeah, I like that one. Fucking Ken.
I was just like,
Toriel said no. Loopy meds are kicking in. To coming on.
And
I need to check
loopy meds.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna go mute.
I need to check Facebook to see if one of my friends messaged me because I'm going into Boston tomorrow for the day.
Boston.
What?
I said Boston.
Oh my god. You're more hyper than
Are you gonna go pack your car and have a yard?
I don't have a car, and I'm not gonna be in the area where Harvard is. Toriel, save me from him. He's driving me insane.
I can say things like that because my mother's from there. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a really cool stream that Mary did earlier.
Yeah, not too shabby for a beginner.
Well, I was like, oh my god. You're impossible sometimes.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's okay. So
I'm a turtle, so
yeah, that's true. I swear, if because PB is supposed to be on Lee's stream, and I
Mhm.
swear if PB like doesn't come on because he's seen the Hangouts link. If he doesn't come on, he's transphobic
Mm.
because he knows
Well,
I'm a train.
I
What?
don't. Well, the thing is, he's like, uh, I don't know. I think he's like limited. I think he's limited to a certain amount of YouTube hours or something.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, what when the wife is awake,
Mhm.
he's like prohibited or something. So he has to
Well,
wait till she goes to bed.
well, that's why he should come on to the best stream in
I
the
don't know.
world. This one.
I'm just I'm just giving you crap, PB. I don't
No,
know.
he's not. He's actually being for real.
Uh, well, I don't. I'm joking about it because like he's always saying that. He's like, oh, now I have to wait until the wife goes to sleep. It's like,
That's true. No, so oh god. Wow, Hebe.
yeah, I know.
Oh,
Talk about a potty mouth. Damn.
oh my god, Petey. Oh god.
Hello, Earthlings.
What the hell?
General.
How y'all doing?
Oh my god. Or should I say, oh my zod?
I love it.
Where did you find that picture?
Actually, a mad squirrel made it for me.
Really?
Yep.
Jeez.
Did you, Lee? I mean, General? Did you? Do you see what PB is saying in the comments?
No, because I'm on my phone at my job, so
Oh.
I can't see the chat.
Okay. So I just said to him, PB, we have your general, and he was like, "Oh fuck, mute his ass."
You're at work? You're at work? Okay, I'll have a bucket of popcorn and some raisinets, please.
No problem. I will send that express.
PB, why don't you come in here and mute his ass yourself? Why do you have to ask a train to do it, huh?
Yeah.
Like, god damn it.
I mean, he ought to be used to that stuff too,
So, before I forget, I had to one of my good friends who I'm actually hanging out with tomorrow, Kamo's vlog corner, is in the chat.
Did
Out of,
you just call him Commode?
Kamo's, you dumbass.
Man, that's not very nice to call your friend a toilet.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up.
See, this is what happens when you invite a turtle
Yeah,
with a lightsaber, no less.
right? Better watch out or I'll use it.
Lee, are you now confessing that you are like afraid of turtles?
He's turtle phobic.
No, I said this is what happened when you invite
Confirmed.
a turtle with a lightsaber. I didn't say I was afraid of one. I can hover
What-
above it.
Lee, what is your problem with turtles
Kryptonians
now?
are turtle phobic. Confirmed.
Well, you
Well, I
guys
mean-
are green.
Oh my god. And you are, let's see. And you're blue.
My background is blue, yes.
Still blue. So you're feeling, I guess, very blue.
After
So-
seeing MIB International, yes.
Oh god. You didn't like
So
it.
did Squirrel like actually draw that or what? Do you know how she made it?
No, I don't ask her how she does her voodoo.
Mm. Mm.
but she's very talented.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the background I have for my review is also what she did. I just overlaid it over myself.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of playing around with the features.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, seeing what I could do and whatnot. Because, you know, I have like 250 now. I think it was 250, unless it was 249 the last time I checked. So I figured I probably should start trying to be professional when I put out a video.
Probably. Pop Culture PD wants to know, did Zod get my DMs?
I did, and I wrote you back. Amazing stuff, and I can't wait to talk about it, especially that stupid fucking article that you sent me. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this age restricted? I didn't mean to
No,
drop an F-bomb there.
It's fine.
Okay, cool.
It's not, but YouTube
Can't
doesn't
take them anywhere.
Oh, so I don't know if you guys saw this when you guys have done like live streams, but when I pulled up the Google Hangouts, it said that they are getting rid of it and later this year, and to try using something else.
Yeah, they've been saying that now for how long though? They've literally been saying, like, I got that before too, but I don't know. I think that they haven't found a way to phase it out without screwing over everyone. Because you can use Streamlabs, but it's hard as hell to try to do a hangout from there. I don't know if it can be done, honestly.
And you'd have to ask Odin or somebody like that. 'Cause I think he uses it.
No, I know Geek has done it too.
Other people.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I know Jack has done it before.
I gotta get up with that pirate.
That is probably a very, very good idea.
Oh, I did have something I wanted to discuss that I think we should definitely talk about. Our good friends Thousand Stream. I actually hung tough for most of that stream. I had to mute it, so when I won, I didn't know because I was editing a video. Which God, I never thought I'd say that because you know there's always shoot by the hip. But man, fucking editing is hard. So I'm sitting there focusing, and then like I heard the ding of like 10 messages, and they're like, "You won," and I go, "Fuck, I won Star Wars, yes!" And I've seen Star Wars, and I was like, "Yes!" So I was so happy.
Well, yeah, that's awesome. Congrats again. I mean, congrats. That's awesome.
No, but I just wanted to say, who here is like super excited? Like everyone's reaching 1,000, so you know everyone here is like next in line.
Yeah, well, I think I'm probably more towards the back of the line.
It's okay.
Well, yeah, you know, you move
end.
slower, but I mean, Thomas is a train, so he's gonna get it before us.
No, I'm only on this account. I'm only at 45. My other one, I'm at like 156. So, like, I think.
Face, what's up?
Oh God.
Hey, what's up? Am I on? Or can you hear me?
What? Yeah.
What?
Okay.
No, we can't hear you. No.
Then
not at all.
how are you responding to my question?
Telepathy.
Ha! Oh wow, you must have really strong psychic powers to contact
Well,
me so
I am
far away.
look at my picture. I'm a Jedi, dude. Come on.
You're Franklin the Turtle with a lightsaber. I don't trust that shit.
Who's a Jedi? Okay, God. Why you gotta burst? You and Thomas just raining on my parade.
Hey, can I apologize?
Oh
And also
Tim,
say I love your picture and your turtle and your shell
Yeah.
back.
Classic abusive relationship right here.
Shut up. I'm trying to read the chat. Shut up. Toriel says, I'm at 190 subs now.
Oh damn, me too. Congratulations, Stariel, though. And get well soon. I'm sorry that I'm interrupting so much, but get well soon. I know she's recovering. Right?
That's true. Yeah, I think She's what is it? She is flat on her back at home.
Oh, well, good. That's sounds sexy.
He didn't keep on talking all this trash about you, General, in the chat.
Hey, just
Yeah,
keep in
that
mind.
sounds like my commander.
Aw.
Everybody, just keep in mind that Vase did just get back from France not too long ago, so he's feeling a little French.
French.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't
That's
they
what it
eat
is.
like turtles over there?
I don't know.
No, that's snails.
Escargot.
Yeah, that's
Or
the
as
other
the Americans
slow-moving
would
creature.
say, escargot. Like Wonder Woman.
So, Vase, did you order a Royale with cheese?
Because of the metric system. No, I didn't go to Pulp Fiction while I was
Dude,
at,
yeah.
Oh, sorry, no. I didn't go there. I actually went to the same place over and over again, which is a place right by the place where I was staying, and they sold, like, they just fried up food, and they made good food. And everything else in French is like on a baguette or some nonsense, but this place had like fries and stuff, and I was like, all right, what's up?
So American.
Well, it's like, excuse me for like being American. I know what I like. They have what I like. I'm gonna give them my business, and they barely spoke any English. And eventually, like on one of the last days, I I accidentally elbowed this guy that worked the fry. He worked the fryer. I accidentally elbowed him in the chest because I was turning around. I didn't see him, and it wasn't hard. I barely even like touched him at all. But like I went like that, and he's like, oh, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I mean, désolé, because désolé is basically French for I'm sorry. And him and the other guy that owns the place both turned around when they heard me say that, looked straight at me, and they're like, "Ah, en français!" And I was like, "Oh my god, I set the bar so low for myself."
Oh, damn.
They were just like, "This guy saying sorry in French is amazing." Or I'm a really good customer. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. We were all here just dealing with American problems.
Facts.
It was good to get away from it all,
Days, did you check out Mary's 1000 sub stream?
I actually didn't get a chance. My brother just came in from California tonight, and so I was hanging out with him, and then I just got done doing that, and I just happened to see you guys were on, so now I'm doing that. But now I'm doing this. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Did you?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it, but I retweeted it. I saw her on Twitter. It's freaking awesome. She got 1,000 subs. That's amazing.
Lee, tell It's a Vase what you won.
Oh, you won something.
Yeah, I won the original Star Wars trilogy.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
Before all the edits.
Sure,
Yep.
yeah. Before.
Like the original. So
Yeah.
awesome.
Hilarious. The original Star Wars.
Yeah,
is like
pre special edition. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
I already have it on
Well,
tape.
the thing-
It's in my dresser.
I have it also on digital. I think you do too, Tim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had them on Laserdisc, but somewhere along the 15 moves I made, I lost the discs. So I was not happy. I still got Excalibur, but I, for the life of me, don't know where my Star Wars is, or maybe it was taken because, Laserdisc. So,
Dude, I remember back in the day, people spending like thousands of dollars on the players and like hundreds of dollars on the damn laser discs. Because it was like the if you could if you had a laser disc player and all that stuff, you were like balling back in the day. It was like a status symbol.
Yep, and now it's just
Everyone's
what
like,
a novelty.
I watched videos that were on a laser disc for school.
They're
They
not
even
actually
pulled it out,
bad
but this is
quality,
a
even by today's standard.
It's,
What I
it's one of those
remember
hipster things
about
now.
it is when they had to pause it. A lot of times, sometimes the picture would like judder.
Oh yeah.
So there's one person, I forget what the video was for, because all of them were educational videos in school, right? There's this one where a person was planting seeds, so when they stopped it, the person's hand looked like they were planting a million seeds at one time. Even the teacher made a comment on it. I don't even remember what it was. 'Cause It was
Wow.
back when I was like in first grade. But it was
Exactly what type of educational videos are we talking about here?
probably just a video about plants.
Okay.
Yeah, you dirty turtle. It's not planting
What?
seeds,
Dude, I was
it's
in
planting
first grade.
seed.
What do you think?
However you spread your seeds.
Say, hey,
there are several different
Sorry,
methods.
I'm also a sailor. Okay, so
First, second grade when I saw that, and what do you think it would be?
Hey, these days the things that they're trying to teach the kids, I mean,
Oh yeah, I'll
What-
second that. They were like,
What are they
I had
trying
to
to
sign a permission slip for my daughter for sex ed, and I was like, whoa, wait a second. My daughter's like just about to be a teen, but not quite. What the fuck are you teaching? And then they told me, and I was like, oh, never mind. I had that talk.
Yeah, they do the talk around certain time. Then if you actually have the health class in like high school, they don't have you sign anything. Well, they
I
have-
learned
Oh man,
from-
I was ahead of the curve because like my daughter was like ready to teach the class, and they're like, oh. Well, you're such a bad parent. I go, I'm not letting you fuckers give your version of the talk where you're all like saying some false shit. I go, I'm gonna, discuss it with her if she has some questions.
if
I'd rather she ask me now than like,
she's
16 or
going to be
17.
influenced by
Form in,
someone's
high
words,
school that
they're
you had
going
to
to be
sign.
mine.
Was when these people from like the local freaking doctor's office, health, whatever you want to call it, came in and you had to sign the form saying that they could do this it's called like a blood stick something thing, like they stab you with a little thing, get a little bit of your blood, and they can like test it.
mm,
Wait, for
Stuff, and then
what?
tell you if you're A, B, O, whatever. I
like
didn't
like
do it. I didn't want them to freaking poke me with shit.
We're just going to tell you your blood type, but also now we have your DNA on file.
was Akbar there going, it's a trap?
They also like took your weight. It was completely optional for the class. There's people that I was sitting there, I'm like, I'm not having them stab me with shit.
Uh-huh. I'd rather not. This could save a life. You mean mine by opting out? You stabbing me, saying that you're poking 20 other kids. I don't trust you. Get out.
I also passed my CPR test for that class completely. Yeah, she had all the cards. I didn't grab mine. It's expired now, so what does it matter?
Well, now it's like, does anyone know CPR? Oh, legally, no. So,
I mean,
guess that person will just have to die.
how to do it. So
Wait, isn't that a crime? If you let someone die when you can save them, just don't confess to it. I guess I don't know.
I'd just be in the background going,
Dude, that's the thing. It's like if I save your life, I'm a hero, but they'll find me. Y'all, you didn't have your certification. And it's like, what did you?
dude, I saw some little article about that, something along them lines here recently about, and don't you know that, according to the article, she's like a SJW type, and anyway, this dude like, performed CPR or something, saved her life, but now she's like suing. Right?
Tell me more about this. Send me a link if you can, because that.
Dude, I don't know. Like, it was just on a freaking.
So she'd be dead
like,
otherwise. That's literally the plot of
yeah.
the first Incredible.
see, now I got chastated when I said I
Incredible.
wish that the cast of HBO's Game of Thrones would die horrible deaths. And you know, I've
That's
said
the
that about
thing.
SJWs, but you try to save their life, and you know, you're still a bad guy. So I stick by my first statement.
That
told
the
us this,
cats
that you
of
can't
James
do
Gunn
mouth
should
to
die
mouth.
horrible deaths.
And with CPR, you just have to keep doing the chest compressions.
My question is, this person now in the story that you were telling, it's literally, as far as I understand it, and I could be wrong because I often am. Please let me know if I am. Their life only exists at this point because someone saved it with CPR, and they're complaining in some way. Am I accurate? Their life is their life has been saved through CPR, and now they're angry at the person that saved their life.
Something.
Because again, that is literally the opening of the first Incredibles movie, where he like, I didn't ask for my life to be saved. And they play it off as a joke, but it's still like, what the fuck?
That is like so hilarious to me because it would be like she would being like, "Okay, thank you for saving me, Han, but you know,
And
I'm
I bet
kind of mad
here's the
about
thing,
it."
like, if you then didn't save them, you'd be, you could have saved them and you didn't. How dare you? It's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
No, they would have been like, "It's because she's a strong, powerful woman. You didn't try to save her."
Well, I hate women. That's why I was. I'm furious. I've decided, dude, that whole thing of like, oh my gosh, it's as stupid as it's as stupid as base racism. Like it's, oh, you know what it's oh, women. That's what it is. I lost my job because of women. My wife left me because of women. It's like you just pick a thing and you like blame everything on that. Like that's stupid, pathetic. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is it or if this is the same one I saw. But like, I'm looking at one right now. Now, granted, this is a. Oh no, and no, it's not a BuzzFeed article. But the woman is from BuzzFeed.
Oh, so then it's reliable because that
says,
sounds like someone from BuzzFeed would say.
Yeah, it says BuzzFeed. Excuse me. BuzzFeed feminist sues lifeguard after saving her life.
Oh my god! And he's a life. That's literally in the description is lifeguard.
Get paid to do that. Which BuzzFeed person? More of the ones that that one fat bitch. Oh wait, that's most of them.
That is terrible.
Yeah. And people wonder why us men folk are such assholes these days.
See, if someone
just
asked
admit
me
it.
as a lifeguard, why didn't you save this chick? I'm gonna look at them and go, well, my wife left me, so I have some residual resentment.
Sign on the wall
she had blue hair.
Your life might be saved against your will. Deal with it. This isn't a place to come and die.
I'd be like, I would have looked at her and gone, you know how much paperwork I'm gonna have to do if you die?
Look at her and be like, hey, dumb bitch, it said lifeguard on duty. I'm on duty. You got stuck with my duty.
I mean, how do you even pursue? Okay, how do you pursue a lawsuit where you go to a sane courtroom and go,
no, let her be dead. Like Bill Burr said, we need to just cut some of these people out of here because there's just too much traffic, there's too much nonsense, and we got idiots running around being idiots. Let's be honest.
like
that's a dumb idiot that should have been dead. I would sue that lifeguard for not letting that person die. Now,
Bill,
on the other side,
Bill Burr,
someone that's willing to sue someone for saving their own life deserves to be dead. Just be dead. Just be dead.
Bill Burr is like this generation's. Bill Burr is this generation's freaking George Carlin. Yes, hell yes.
Yeah, dude. I hear you. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I love George Carlin.
We need more people like George Carlin.
I'm right here. I'm kind of a Mitch
Yeah.
Hedberg myself, but yeah, no.
But you need to start doing stand up then.
I've been doing stand up. I used to
Go
do
do
it. I did
stand-up.
it for 5 years, and I'm doing it again on this this coming Thursday. Actually, there's a new room opening in a local place near me where I used to do shows every week, basically. But there was flooding 2 years in a row, and the place closed down. But now they're opening a new room, and the guy that used to run it, and this was 5 years ago, he immediately sent me a message and was like, "I'm gonna do a guest spot on this new room," and I was like, "Yeah." Let's do it.
Let us know when you get the Netflix special or the Comedy Central special.
Oh, of course.
Netflix one.
That's what some damn dirty cop said to me when they were illegally searching my car. Oh, at least you can use this on your Netflix special. And I was like, well, I wouldn't have anything to use if you weren't illegally fucking searching my car, you assholes. That's what you get for being white in a black neighborhood, though. That's not a joke.
Sometimes it's just life experiences.
That
My-
whole
a
story
lot
is hilarious.
Stories of things that have happened to him.
Been around a time or two.
Tim,
Sir.
what's your on like a stick?
Stig! Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Love it. Stig, how are you?
I'm okay. I just had a nap.
Good.
Naps are always good. Stig, I have to say that when you came onto Mary's stream and then you said what you said, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I was in there for like 13 seconds before she kicked me.
I missed that entirely, dude. What happened?
Oh, I went in there and I said, "Have a poop cord snowball, you bitch." And then she kicked me out.
I don't know why.
Stig, I fucking love you. That's awesome.
She was like, her mouth was open.
Yeah.
Oh, bad after that.
That was like
That's just nasty.
it is, but that was one of the best moments I've seen.
Yeah.
Except for when Mary she left because you called her a psycho Stig.
Dude, as soon as the word bitch left his mouth, everybody was like just falling over, man.
Run.
Well, the idea was that I'd pop on and she'd just kick me. But I decided, well, she needs a reason.
But the genuine
Came to fruition.
what was funny about it though was Thick Fam.
Dude squad.
Oh,
Dude Squad.
Dude
Hi,
squad.
Lethal.
G'day, Stig.
Now, Stig,
Who's
what was
screaming
funny
at him?
though, what was funny about Stig going in there is that just the freaking absolute God honest freaking reaction that Mary had, the look on her face
wow.
after the word bitch came out of his mouth, she was just like, what?
Yeah, is Lethal here? Is that?
Yeah, what's up, Vase? Cyber, how you doing, mate? Lee, good to see you. And Thomas, man of the hour. What's up, Thomas?
How are you, sir?
I'm okay. You know, I got a pet hate. It's been called sir. I don't feel like I should be called sir, especially by people that are equal than me. I mean, there are some people that are lower than me. Yeah, you are equal to me in every way possible.
Okay, I'll call you Lethal.
That's better.
I still prefer General.
Call him a bitch.
And then
I would just enjoy seeing it. It's not.
Tim, and then when Stig said it, then everyone's like the panelists' reaction.
Mm.
Get kicked immediately. Leave the witness.
Yeah,
then-
I feel I won on that panel.
Oh, absolutely.
Someone's
And
got to
then-
clip that moment of Stig if that video's still up. Do it, go,
Oh,
run now. Someone
it-
clip it.
It still is. And then with Mary, and then Mary had said after.
I guess I could download it immediately and get up to some shenanigans with it, but I've gotten in trouble with that in the past. So.
Just do it. Just download it.
And then I think it was Rookie Critic who was,
And then Mitch can be like, "Were you recording that?" I'm like, "That's not at all."
and I think
Oh
like
my god.
I think the Rookie Critic, once you said that, Stig, the rookie Critic was like, you should have like told him to get the like just like, I think like he was like telling her to, saying like to have you get the fuck out or something.
Yeah, she was way too nice.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna say, get the fuck out of here, you.
Yeah, that was what I was hoping for, like some proper cussing and this tossing me out on my face. But she just whimpered, bastard, and then kicked me.
I didn't even hear her whimper, bastard.
That was the last thing I heard.
So,
That's the end of my autobiography.
so funny story.
Oh God.
I was on with Proper the other night, and he goes to me, you picked General. He goes, why'd you go General Zod? He's like, people are gonna have a hard time now. Why didn't you go at General and then put your first name? And I go, okay, think about it. And he just started cracking up. I go, yes, I'm going to name my channel General Lee. And my first stream when I returned was going to be like, why we lost the war. And then I'm going to be pulled.
It actually would have been way better because then you could have a whole segment called General Lee Speaking.
I wouldn't have a segment because they pull me as soon as I put the name up.
No, tomorrow he's going to have a new channel starter called General Lee, and there's going to be a new thing called General Lee. He's like, all credit to myself for coming up with this great idea. And here we
Just
go.
have it be all Dukes of Hazzards inspired.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's nothing wrong with being a '69 Dodge Charger.
But General Lee speaking. That new boy got into more trouble than they can handle.
Some SJWs would be like, he's speaking hate speech.
If you say anything, some SJWs would have anything to say about it. Did you breathe? How dare you? Did you know how many toxins that you just exposed into the environment with your breath? I'm like, you're talking right now. I'm like, well, I do it with love for everyone. So how dare you? Oh, yeah. No, I forgot that I was a terrible person. You're amazing.
Oh, yeah. I'm also super excited because I brought a copy of Captain Marvel on Blu-ray.
Wait, you bought that?
Oh, yeah. I'm having on the channel a celebration. It's going to be the Captain Marvel Blu-ray burning.
Did the Captain Marvel, the official Captain Marvel Twitter, did that tweet at any of you telling you that the movie was out on Blu-ray?
I have no idea. I did actually see a couple of commercials that featured clips from, because I rarely watch TV, but I happened to be watching some recently, and I did see a commercial for Captain Marvel coming out, and the thing was 90% of the commercial had nothing to do with Captain Marvel. It was all about
Twitter actually
Man,
Thor,
and
like,
Captain
Lethal
America.
Lightning, the movie is out on DVD.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, it did it to Proper as well. The official Captain Marvel Twitter with the check mark, it tweeted at Lethal Lightning, pick up your copy of Captain Marvel now.
You know what's funny? That's bot made because have you done anything like I know other people have, but
I've made like 33 last videos.
Okay, there you go. That's exactly what I was going to ask because it was like, because here's the thing, this same thing kind of happened back when Solo the movie Solo came out, everyone was like, well, the marketing was terrible. They didn't market to anyone. And I was like, every single day I was on YouTube. Basically because at that point I was trying to find sympathizers, and this was before I started my own YouTube channel, but I was trying to find people that were like talking about The Last Jedi as it actually is, a piece of shit. And so I was looking for that because mainstream media was shit on that, and I started finding people. But while I was doing that, Solo was gearing up, as we all know, and I would see advertisements every day, banners before people's. I was watching Ethan Van Sciver calling Rian Johnson a globular-headed buffoon, and before his thing would start, I would watch an advertisement for Solo, which I still haven't seen because I was burned by The Last Jedi. But that's what I'm saying. Like they are advertising people, but they're doing it based off of like, hey, you search Star Wars every day. Here's new Star Wars content. I search Star Wars because I'm furious at it right now.
I saw Solo in a Redbox one time, and I almost paid the $2 to rent it. Almost.
Days.
That money would go straight into the KK's pocket.
Days.
What's up?
Kamo's Vlog Corner just said, damn, Days. Check out Kamo's Vlog Corner if you want to hear a life story.
Wait, is that in the chat?
Yeah.
I can do this. I can do this.
Did you say it was Kermit? Kermit the Log?
No, one of my good friends, Kamo's Vlog Corner.
Wait,
Sorry,
wait. What did you say? So wait, what is it?
What?
Check out. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I got you. Oh, well, that's self-promoting.
I'm gonna have to hook up with Kermit the Log sometime and do like a Green Lives Matters stream or something.
I really like that, mate. He's so cool. He does the PMS show. It's fucking hilarious. I love
Good
it.
journey.
You totally should.
Guys, what do I have to do to convince my brother to make the rant channel he mentions every once in a while? You guys have never met him in the chat or anything, but he keeps telling me when we're talking he was going to make a rant channel. I say, do it. And he says, oh, I don't have a mic. And I said, you don't need a camera.
Yeah.
Give me words, throw them in the Kotoro chat or at me on Twitter, and I'll save them.
Make a poop snowball and threaten him with it.
My older brother, so he can't get threatened by me, but he can.
Just do like they do on Cobra Kai and call him a pussy, and then he'll do it.
Pussy. You won't do
Hey,
it.
Hallmark, you'll love this. I gave that show to my dad, Cobra Kai. He's in like his late 40s, and I gave him the Cobra Kai show, and he loved it. It's like his new favorite show. Hey,
Yeah.
he really related to it. It was like back in my day. He loved it.
I was gonna say he's probably like me. That shit takes you back a little bit.
He was a fiend. He watched like all of season 1 in one night, and then all of season 2 in the next morning. The next few days, he was texting me Cobra Kai lines while I was at work. He was like, I just get a message and it just says, "Get the fuck in the cement truck." That was hilarious.
Yeah. No,
I
dude,
have asthma, and he just texted me, be like, "Asthma isn't real," like stuff like that.
I've got not in this dojo. You don't.
You can take your asthma and your peanut allergies and whatever made up bullshit and get out. It's not real.
Well,
Like,
my
no, I'm
mom
literally
says I'm on
dying.
the spectrum. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't go in this dojo.
Gender what?
Not up in here.
One of my favorite things, though, obviously, though, John Kreese is still a fucking asshole, to say the least. But one of my favorite scenes is when John Kreese is in the dojo with him, and there's this skinny, lanky kid with a T-shirt that said "The future is female," and freaking Kreese looks at his shirt and goes, "Jesus Christ!"
That's
I was like, "Fucking
That
yeah."
was great.
That was awesome.
damn Baze. You're pretty good at editing, man. I've been checking your stuff out, man. You can edit.
Yo, thank you so much. I was just thinking of a way to self-plug myself, but now that you've plugged me, I don't have to.
Yeah, everyone go check out It's a Baze.
Yeah.
The man has talent.
Thank you. No,
I don't look at his channel because then I watch my shitty video that I was proud of, and I go to Vase's channel and I'm like, oh, you fucking suck.
Yeah. Well, late inspiration, I guess. Well, no, the thing is, like, I've been the last two things I've done. It's been the last 2 weeks. I did a Joker trailer that was used the music from the new Joker, Joaquin Phoenix trailer, but I used all scenes from The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger's Joker, and then I just put out yesterday a Suicide Squad style trailer, but using all of Nolan's footage from his trilogy. So it's the Bohemian Rhapsody from that trailer, Suicide Squad trailer that everybody loved. And then the next thing I'm going to put out is probably a Logan style trailer for The Dark Knight Rises. But yeah, no, editing, I'm really enjoying it. I'm getting better at it. And thank you, Lethal, for saying that. I appreciate it. And I appreciate
Man, pretty good, man. I was just sitting down and watching it. I think he tagged me in it. So
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I like this guy. I like this Baze dude. He's cool. He doesn't spam, and he's pretty chill to talk to. I'm gonna actually check this out. And I sat down. I was like, "Fuck."
I am so curious. To see this Joaquin Phoenix's version of the Joker, because Joaquin himself, at times, is like a sandwich short of a picnic. So
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's almost like you can just paint his hair green, give him a purple suit, and just film him, and you end up with a Joker movie anyway.
right?
Yeah, that's why when everyone was saying, oh, I don't know about this choice, I said, perfect fucking casting right there.
Really? I didn't hear a
Perfect.
single person. I did not hear a single person doubt it.
I've heard some people going, not so much his acting, but the movie itself. And I'm saying, I don't see how it could be a bad movie when you have that caliber of an actor.
It's an
Trust me,
origin story.
If you ever see a movie called The Last Jedi, it can get really bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, to be fair, though, you had like one good actor in there, Mark Hamill.
Yeah, and playing a character
Still had
which
the words Star Wars on it, and they still managed to make that really bad, so anything could be ruined.
yeah, I'm gonna make this comparison again because in The Last Jedi, it was essentially like if Jesus Christ had come down from heaven to play his part in if Jesus Christ had come down from heaven to play his part in the Mel Gibson movie. And Mel Gibson was like, and Jesus was like, this is great. I'm going to play my part. I just have a couple notes on the character. I wouldn't do this. And Mel Gibson goes, I'm the director. I think I know what's best. That's exactly what happened when Ryan Johnson was like, okay, Luke. I mean, Mark. I mean, yeah, exactly. He is Luke, except literally, Mark Hamill said he was playing Jake Skywalker. He said he wasn't playing. When you're not playing the character that's written in the script, what the fuck do you expect?
I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I am pretty fucking over Mark Hamill.
Oh, yeah?
All he does, I haven't followed him on Twitter for months because all he posts is fucking political bullshit. Dude, you're Mark Hamill. There's two reasons people care about you.
Joker.
Joker and Luke Skywalker. You're not talking about either. Fuck off. I've got no time for you. And now he jumps up on interviews and just bags out Disney Star Wars, like absolutely rips it to shreds, Jake Skywalker, and then makes it, and then goes out and says, "Oh no, my words are going to take me out of context." Dude, you're the one that created the context.
Yeah. Oh, you're not wrong. I mean, I get exactly what you're saying. But I think
Harrison Ford wouldn't do it.
Well, Harrison Ford didn't even want to fucking be on the new movies, and it's
Dude, I gotta say, Secret Life of Pets, Harrison Ford killed it as a fucking dog. I said to myself, Harrison Ford, you know, even if he plays himself, I don't see him as a dog. And then I was like, I want that dog. Why
You
can't
don't
I
see him
have
as a
Harrison
dog?
Ford dog?
He's a dog.
Yeah. Oh, he's not just a dog. He's like the dog. After his fucking speech, I thought I could wrangle some cattle. I was just like, yes.
Why should I worry?
He gives literally one speech in the whole movie, and you're self-confident for the rest of the day.
Sorry, I'm singing Oliver and Company. That's probably a better movie.
No, actually, Secret Life of Pets 2 was very good.
I don't doubt it. No, you're probably right. But
Oh,
when was
yeah,
the last
yeah.
time you watched Oliver and Company? Be honest. Never.
Well, the benefits of having a daughter is I get to see all this and not look weird when I'm sitting in the theater watching a kid's film.
It's the only
Yeah, I
benefit
know,
of having a
it's
daughter.
really
Agreed.
weird. Like,
Well done. Set in
I'm at
stone.
that process right now where I'm really like, jumping back on Tinder, looking to find like a girl I can take and see Frozen 2, but I don't have to go by myself.
Relatable content, Lethal.
Just go in the theater's dead.
Going to the theater dead.
When it's dead, like when no one's there.
He'll go in the
Oh.
theater and think it's dead and then fuck up like I did. So I went to see that movie 5 Feet Apart, and I didn't realize what kind of a movie it was. The premise just kind of caught me. It was one of those movies where I'm like, this seems interesting. So I saw a pre-screening, and I'm like, oh, pre-screening, no one goes to these. So I get my ticket, I come in, and then like fucking 15 teenage girls come in. And not only do they come in, but they literally sit like a row behind where I am. So I have my jacket up because now I look like the creepy old guy watching this like teen drama with all of these teenage girls behind me. And they all knew who the actors were. And I was like, I am so uncomfortable. And then I come out in the crowd of 15-year-old girls and I go, I'm waiting for the police to arrest me as I come out of the theater. It was so awkward.
Awkward.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Thomas, how are you, man?
I'm just eating dinner right now.
Oh, fair enough. I was going to say you're a bit quiet, mate, but yeah. Sounds
No,
good.
I'm just listening to y'all's talk about awkwardness, Mark Hamill, The Last Jedi.
Same old.
Same old, but it never gets old.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So,
Here-
yeah.
here-
pretty
here's
good
what
luck.
Star Wars needs right here: a Jedi search.
Speaking of Star Wars, so what do you guys think about the plot leaks or the plot rumors for Rise of the Soy Walkers?
I've never listened to them. I haven't clicked them because I really don't give a shit.
Haven't listened because I don't care, because it's a mess and who cares, and it's all just trying to either guilt you into going to see it or like whatever into going to see it. Now they're leaking things so people will go see it. It's all just nonsense bullcrap ploy to try and get people to go see this movie because there's no actual good reason to see this movie because they screwed everything up.
Hey, Lethal, I have your girlfriend in my hands.
Yeah.
Dude, you got a vibe? Wait, what?
Yeah, she's a feisty one. If she's in your hand, you're about to have a real bad day. Trust me.
Actually, I listened to Doomcock do the spoiler, the plot leaks, and I was just like, yeah, I've seen the movie because Doomcock's quite the narrator. Don't need to go out and see it now.
Is it just? I don't know if anyone's read Dark Empire, but is it literally just the worst parts of Dark Empire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I mean, terrible, but like, well, like people are like, well, are you gonna see the movie? And I'm like, my official stance is don't pay to go see this movie. Okay, tell them with your wallet because they won't listen otherwise. Obviously, they're trying to
See, this
tell
is
us.
what I'm lucky because all my friends that I know personally, we're all in agreement. We're not fucking seeing it. when the trailer came out, we just looked at it and thought, "Oh my god, this is horrible." We all agreed to go get drunk because of how
Train
bad
wreck.
the trailer was.
So okay,
A train wreck, like if you saw a train wreck and it like jackknifes at the beginning and flies into the air, would you just be like, "Oh well, that's gonna crash"? Obviously, I'm not gonna stick around and watch. No, you're gonna be like, "I want to see how that crashes."
so
That's what this is.
Fair enough. See, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. You got to see the explosion, right? You seen the car crash. Now you want to see it blow up.
Actually, not me. I'm very fucking depressed because you know what used to happen? Star
No.
Wars movies used to come out around the Christmas time, and my birthday is right next to Christmas. And some of them literally released on my birthday, and it was like a Christmas miracle. And now it's making me hate getting older, which I already hate getting older. So I'm just like, well, fuck. I always have Star Wars that got burnt to the ground. So I was like, okay, I always have Game of Thrones, and then this last year, I'm just like, fuck.
Look, if you want to feel better, majority of Star Wars films have not released in December.
I was gonna say,
In fact, they all came out around the same time as Solo, but apparently that's the reason why it failed.
no, that's just another one of the excuses that they put out when they
This is
actually.
why I love that dude that did Dark Phoenix. He put his hand up and said, "This is on me. I fucked up." Bravo to him. That man deserves support.
Yeah,
And you think like Rowan Johnson.
Yeah, there's not going to be a whole thing like there was with Star Wars because, again, that's why there wasn't like, and people were like, well, people hated the prequels when they came out. Yeah, but there wasn't a whole thing about it. Like, because George Lucas was like, when people were like, this was crap, he listened and he either tried to do better. He said, okay. He listened. He said, okay. He didn't say, if you don't like it, you're a piece of crap. No, he listened. And he either changed things based upon what people said or he didn't because that was his vision and that's fine. Like, that's up to you as a person. But he never blamed the audience on his failures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. I mean, do you remember when Colin Trevorrow did that whole statement about this last Jurassic Park movie? When he was like, yeah, it failed, but it's no one's fault. If anything, it's my fault. But
Yeah.
I'm still proud of the movie I made and all that. It's like, this guy, I like this guy.
Good. That's good. And he was supposed to be directing, wasn't he supposed to be directing the third movie?
Yeah, he was supposed to do episode 9, and he wanted to have a scene where there was going to be a new force power that was kind of based around Luke and Leia being twins and having like this really powerful force connection. And they were like, "Nah, we can't do that." And he was like, "What do you mean we can't do that?"
Yeah, well, they're ruining everything. Yeah.
Yeah, they
And that's
can't do it because Lucas is dead.
It's retcon after retcon after retcon. Force Awakens.
Have you guys seen the newest member of the Blue Man Group?
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Right here.
Oh, I can't see. Sorry, I'm on my phone driving.
Talking about Throne. Generally.
Yeah, it's I'm holding up my copy of Thrawn.
He's got a Thrawn on.
You want to hear something funny? I was watching, I think it was Jeremy Johns. He was doing a review on Batman and Robin, and he was saying, you know what's sad is that Star Wars fans are pissed because they can't apologize. But even the guy from Batman and Robin came out and said, yeah, we made a shitty film. Our bad. You know, everyone and said, you know, we messed up. That was terrible. And, you know, if you want to forget it, cool.
As an artist,
Didn't they
bro, you'll never be better.
Bat nipples?
What'd you say? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Didn't they also apologize for the bat nipples?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And that was a problem. Why would you do that? I imagine what they were trying to go for was some sort of Greek god sort of like armor, whatever, but it just, again, literally they called it out in Fanboys, which is an amazing film about the Phantom Menace coming out and everything like that. But it was literally, they were talking to a guy and he was just like, it's the worst thing I've ever seen since Schumacher put nips on Batman.
Good stuff, mate. Good stuff.
It was a
No,
terrible
it's true.
decision.
Like,
It's
when
bad.
people get knocked up and, take their shit, Like, that's something I strive for in real life as well. I'm going to be able to say this is purely on me, no one else.
Take responsibility. Yeah, exactly. And that's you never get better if you can't accept like what your problems are or what you got wrong. Like if you can't admit what you got wrong. Now you can have your own personal differences. You can argue a point. But to just say, no, anything that I did is perfect, and if you have a problem with it, it's because you're a bad person, you're lost.
Yeah, I mean, you guys do anything really. I mean, I'm going to turn around and say every single person that ever disliked one of my YouTube videos is a racist.
Well, Stig would only be a racist if you were Swedish. So
No, it's okay to hate on the Swedes. They're not a race. They're a disease. It's not.
And what's the cure?
My fist.
there it is.
I really like you, man. You are fucking awesome.
See, and it's fine because they're a white race or disease.
Sticks there, that guy, fuck your political correctness. I want to destroy Sweden.
No, literally, he was just like Zimbabwe. It's like, nah, fuck it.
And just go through like a scorched earth rampage through their lands.
He has a good reason for the Swedish hate.
Hey, Stick, what would you do, right, if you just like woke up one night and they're like, yeah, you now own Sweden?
I'd build a gigantic arena, and I'd invite all the Swedes into it, and I'd tell them how you're gonna get rich if you go in there, and they'd all go in, and I'd lock the doors, and then I'd put a lid on the arena, and then fill it with water. And then I
Can I let you know a secret, Stick? I have a sexual fantasy that involves 2 Swedish blonde lesbians.
that's like AIDS having sex with cancer. It's not good.
The only thing good about Sweden is the bikini team.
Yeah, just save the women. Just if you own the country, just spread the women out. Give us some.
They're bad too. I don't discriminate the gender in Sweden.
Yeah, he doesn't discriminate. Zero tolerance on
It's all or nothing.
There's 2 things I hate in this world.
Well, just let me have 2 for like a weekend, and I'll send them back on Monday.
The Dutch.
Sure.
At the risk of sounding misogynistic, isn't that the reason why Sweden is kind of a shithole right now? Is because women are running it?
No, there's a guy running it.
I thought there was a bunch of. I thought there was a bunch of females that were like had the, like the highest positions in politics there right now.
Well,
hey lads, I gotta jump off. It's been really cool hanging out with you, lads. Thank you very much for having me on, Thomas. But I do need to go, so I'm gonna call it.
Thank you for coming. You're always welcome, Lethal.
Peace out, bro.
Thank you.
Take
care,
it
gents.
easy, Lethal.
Have a good one, Lethal.
Have a good day, Lethal. Sweden has a male prime minister.
They do?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, wow.
But it's the far left has been in control for a number of years, and everyone who disagrees with them gets labeled a Nazi.
So wait, if you decide to disagree with them, you'll be labeled a Nazi?
Pretty much, if you're if you're a politician, you get labeled alt-right or far left.
It's like anyone that doesn't like the new Star Wars movie. You're
Yeah. It's
you're a
basically
bad person. You're a bad.
Well, Stig, you were kind of talking about mass genocide like 2 minutes ago. So
That was in jest, but also serious. If we can actually hit it,
No,
but seriously, if we can just get down to bullet points on how we do it, I think that Stig has some amazing ideas that we need to follow through on.
yeah, just go there and hold them
And
underwater.
it's killing white people, so it's gonna be okay.
Yeah,
Literally, most
Yeah.
people. The only people that are going to be against us are the Swedes.
yeah. Well, I guess you're right. I mean, I am green after all, so what do I care? You know.
I have a question. So, on the show that you were featured in, how come everybody else was just named after whatever like freaking animal they were, like rabbit or bear or whatever, and you were Franklin, and then it was also called Franklin?
Because I was the star of the damn show.
That's a good answer. Can't argue with that. Moving on, I guess. What do we have next?
What an arrogant turtle.
Said generous God.
So
Right.
you know how one of you guys was talking about Kermit the Log?
Yeah.
Apparently, this is from Snowdub 10 minutes ago. Attention, brand new show, The Ribbit and the Bigot. Kermit the Log at Bert Kurtzer and Jolly with co-host Megs present our first episode where we watch Toxic Avenger together. Don't miss it. Live 1 a.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific.
That sounds amazing.
No, I don't. That's 1:37. Okay. Well,
I will definitely set a clock to that.
answer several questions. Good heavens.
What time?
Let's see. 1 a.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, Jesus. Well, hell, that's right now. Well,
Yeah, that's 30.
half an hour ago. But
Not tonight.
oh.
Oh my
Be more Pacific.
Be more specific.
I was just being
Oh.
an idiot. Yeah, do whatever.
Interesting. So what is it? So what's everyone's favorite historical based TV show?
Lord of the Rings. Also, I want to shout out Daddy Pants. He said be there.
I mean, it's not a TV show yet.
Same answer.
You also said historic.
you
I
do
mean-
know the Shire isn't real, right?
Yes, it is.
Favorite?
Uh,
Say it again. Say the whole thing again. I missed it.
Favorite historical TV show. So pretty much like it can be like some
Human history, or is it just like a groundbreaking TV show?
human history. Like for me, one of my favorite shows has to be The Tudors.
And so that's obviously
Ooh,
a
good show.
about people educating other people.
What?
A tutoring system.
yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I can pretty much gather what it's based upon. I would have to say Shrek.
Are you drunk or high right now, Baze?
I plead a fifth. Of alcohol.
They
That
said-
made me drunk.
Show, not movie.
To seriously answer your question, Thomas, I am gonna put in a vote for Spartacus.
That's serious.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
Mm.
That
like
was
the,
a good series.
That was like a precursor to 300, I think, in the like visuals of it. You know what I mean? Like the backgrounds, and stuff, the stylization.
Yeah.
I like that stuff. I appreciate that.
Oh my god, these little fucks aren't leaving. God
I'm
damn it.
gonna vote for Sharp.
Sharp?
Yeah, it's about a rifleman troop during the Napoleon War, and it stars Sean Bean.
Oh,
And
wow.
So he dies.
And it has no, it doesn't. He even survives Waterloo.
Oh,
He's
shit.
the main character, and
So
it also has Daniel Craig showing up in a small role. Yeah, it has a bunch of famous English actors.
Wait, did he die?
No,
Wait a minute. No, let me get this straight.
It-
There's a movie out there where Sean Bean does not die.
It's a
It-
show.
it's
Sean-
it's
He's
a
been in.
series of 16 movies made for TV, and
Yeah.
Sean Bean survives all of them.
Yeah, and he's been in.
Holy
He's in
shit!
so much stuff. Although he is like the second most killed off person in movies and like TV and stuff like that. But dude works hard.
True. I'm gonna have to check that out, Stick. It actually sounds really interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
good.
Of course it does. I mean, Sean Bean is actually surviving something.
Well, okay, yes, Sean Bean is a big name, but the fact that it takes place during, I think you said, the Napoleonic War, right, Stick?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
work.
I love the medieval times and like European history, so that's why I love the Tudors.
Yeah, well, it's after the medieval times. They have
They had
rifles,
guns. Yeah.
more like during the Victoria era, really.
Okay,
But
but
that
it's
being said,
but it's
everything over in Europe during that time was pretty much medieval. Because
Oh my god, I could leave if these little pricks weren't in the fucking arcade.
what
Sons of
are you
bitches.
talking about, dude?
You do realize that your mic is on.
Let them eat cake.
Lee.
No, I did.
General Lee speaking. You fucked up, dude.
Lee, is somebody doing something bad at your movie theater?
Yeah, they're not leaving.
That's
Lee,
leaving.
I want you to have me speak to them. I want to say something to them.
Yeah, put us on public and then get fired from your.
Actually, you are on the speaker, but from
Okay.
where I'm positioned, they can't hear.
Little
Get
guys, or little adults, don't leave. Stay there till 2 a.m. just for Lee. 2:30 a.m. just for Lee.
Oh no, at that point, I grab them by the scruff of their neck and I throw them out and damn the consequences. Because I have another job.
What if they have an eating disorder and they have no scruff of a neck?
Then there's the
Dude.
boot.
Oh my god.
Lee is going to be like the ultimate old man coming out, yelling, "Get off my lawn!"
No, I like it. You should have stopped there. Lee's gonna be the ultimate old man coming out. It's true.
I
sure do
miss that.
It's Lee.
I sure do miss that paper boy.
Oh my god, they started a fucking game. They started playing a fucking game. Are you fucking kidding me?
Got
It
the
is fucking 12:50 and these little cocksuckers started playing fucking
You wish
cruising
they-
around the world. These motherfuckers. Oh my god. And people wonder why I fucking rant. This is it. This is the reason.
Lee, this is the best rant I've heard from you in a while. Keep it up.
These damn kids on the lawn been whacking off in my tool shed.
They're about 11.
What? Who says that? Are you kidding?
And they're sitting there. Oh, now they're going to not win an iPod because you can't win anything from that machine. I've tried and I work here.
And Lee or General, seriously, dude. I mean, you just really sound like you're in dire need of a blowjob right now.
No, like,
And these kids won't get off the damn arcade machine and give them a blowjob. So we're all having a hard time. Either get out or get to work. But
Tim,
stop trying to win an iPod that you're never going to win.
You just tell them, give me a blowjob or fuck off.
My bosses will be come in and there'll be like 10 lawyers outside of our fucking theater because we live in like the richest part of
It's a redundant
Delafield
amount of
right now.
players. You need
Be like,
more.
what I say? What?
We have
They'll be like, did you tell my
for you
did you tell
about very
Jane to give
specific
you a
things.
blowjob? I'll be like, nope.
You said there were 11 teen. That,
Yep.
Oh,
started our investigation.
don't do that if they're 11.
Yeah, I'd be scared if they looked through my computer because there was some stuff that I looked up that might be considered questionable.
Well, why would you tell us that? Fuck, dude. Like,
No, because there was this scene on the Bastard Executioner where who was it? It was some special guest star, and they were in a room and they had 2 prostitutes and a hamster, and I wanted to look up the logistics of that because it seemed like there was a lot of work involved. In hindsight, now that probably wasn't the best thing to look up on my computer.
Hindsight. Did you mean that as a pun?
I certainly did.
Okay, no, you didn't, but you're welcome.
Wait a minute,
Also, what was the name of that show again?
I wonder who.
The Bastard Executioner.
Sorry.
It was pretty good. It was one of those things where FX canceled it. Like, and after I seen that episode, I go, this show is amazing. Why would you cancel this?
Because we're associated with Fox, and all they do is cancel shows like Family Guy, Futurama, Firefly, anything good that has promise, just kill
And they
it.
keep the shitty ones on that no one cares about for like 10 years.
Yeah, and that's why they got bought out by Disney, so now Disney owns it too, so get ready for that.
Yeah, we're going to get a bunch of PG, SJW, feminist, BS nonstop. That'll be great.
I just wish.
Just remember, Disney now owns that joke from the Simpsons movie that Bart made. That when Bart said, "I'm the mascot of an evil corporation."
I'm the mascot of evil corporation. Yeah. So they'll probably delete that from all future versions of that and be like, this is just how it works now. And WB will be like, we're the only company that actually shows how racist we used to be. Everyone, just be honest.
Well, only movie company.
Whatever. Like, I don't care. I just really respect the fact that they, before their videos, put out stuff like, hey, we could change this, but I think that would be disrespectful to, like, the actual history. You have to learn from history. You don't just burn it away because you don't like it. No, you have to look at it and learn from it. And WB's like, this might be racist as crap, but so was everyone back then. Get over it. And now we're not, this isn't a preview. Like, after this plays, we're not going to play something that we just made that's also horribly racist and terrible. No, we're just like, yeah, this is our old stuff.
Oh, that little prick. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I've got some kids kicking my machines.
You know the thing?
Dude, he's mad at someone.
You know the thing that they said, it was like the last Jedi. They say it in that one. I forget where they said it. Where they said, "Forget the past, bury it if you have to." That's been Disney. That's been Disney's actual slogan for years.
Yeah. Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous. Hey,
they will now hide that Disney was a big smoker.
Yep.
They photoshopped all of his cigarettes out.
And that was
there's a lot of other things Disney did too, and they hide it.
Smoking.
They hide a lot of things.
Yeah.
There's even this huge theory,
and they're like, "Hey, if we just change the movie, then that'll be reality." Yeah. And it's like perception is reality kind of deal. But it's like, what if someone remembers the fact that that's not the way that it was always, or the way that it was originally, or da 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 da? It's like, well, then they're probably a bad person.
You guys heard the Frozen theory, right?
Okay,
so everybody remembers back in the day when the big thing of Disney's head being frozen somewhere within the basement of Disney's headquarters.
Right.
Now the theory is around the time Frozen came out, Google was very easy to get their hands on for kids to get their hands on. So when you type Disney Frozen into the search bar, you'd get the Disney Frozen head results. So to protect their image, they made that movie and named it that way. So that's what pops up.
Yeah,
So they're so protective of that image. So protective, and they're so quick to bury all the things they did wrong. They even are trying to bury Song of the South.
well, yeah, it's stupid and it's disingenuous. I mean, anyone who does any simple research will be able to figure it out. And also, the thing they have to realize is their whole thing is they're like buying up childhoods, you know, like, oh, that's why they're making these new movies that are live action. You know, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King. It's because people that are my age, our age, you know, adults grew up on those movies, and they're like, oh, hell yeah.
Not,
Glad
they're
enough.
making those movies just to extend the
Yeah,
copyright.
no, exactly. Well, that too, but it's also leveraging childhoods. You know what I'm saying? And they're making them live action, so it's like, oh, it's for adults, but also, hey, it's totally for kids. You know what I mean? Totally for kids. The Dumbo movie apparently flopped because they didn't get that right. But the thing is, they're trying to make it available for everyone or good for everyone. Everything, please everyone, do everything, and also still again leverage that childhood love of these things. And what they need to realize is now, especially now that they bought Fox and X-Men and Marvel and everything like that, all children grow up, and that's in their own freaking movie. But people grow up. People need different stories. You can have R-rated movies. You can have movies for adults as well as children, as well as movies for adults and as children, and movies just for children. It doesn't. Every movie needs to be accessible for every single person ever, but they're all about the money at the end of the day, so they're trying to make it that way, and it's just disgusting, and it's sad.
They're gonna reboot Star Wars too, the old trilogy. I'm sure of it.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
After
That's when that happens. That's when we should
Re-fucking
all
it.
rise up and burn them down.
this is the rape, and then there's the re-raping. They'll get Sebastian Stan to play Luke because that was a meme, and they're idiots, so they'll just take anything they saw on the internet as truth. That's the only reason Solo got made is because they did a poll, a Disney poll on a Disney site, and said, "Who's your favorite Star Wars character?" And Han Solo got the top thing. Of course he did. It's because they're Disney fans. They don't know Star Wars, so they picked the most famous person, which is Harrison Ford, and then they made a Solo movie. And who did they cast in it?
Not
It's
Harrison
not
Ford.
Harrison Ford. Who the fuck cares? After The Last Jedi, which was in and of
Han.
itself a mismanaged idiot nonsense.
Han Solo is a loved character, though. He's like he's the non-force user of the group.
Well, he's
So
amazing.
everybody loves him for that.
Yeah,
He's got charm. He's got charisma.
and he's not perfect, and he makes mistakes, and also he just has a blaster. He doesn't have a freaking sword. He's just a guy just a simple man trying to make my way in the verse. I mean, that's Boba Fett, but still, Django being temple, but still,
Sebastian Stan could play Luke
young
Skywalker.
Luke. Sure,
Yeah,
but do we?
I mean, because Mark Hamill himself has even,
Sure.
he's even pretty much, endorsed that idea.
Here's my problem. They're acting. It doesn't remake the originals who you want. Sure. Maybe they should have done that in the first place. The sequel trilogy, though, it's mismanaged, nonsense, miswritten, non-written, all over the place, not paying attention to anything, not caring about the originals, not caring about its own literal trilogy, not caring about its own story mess. And why the hell should I care about them or anything that they're doing until they tell me that they're sorry for what they've done?
Here's the thing, though, too.
That
You could
apology will
clearly,
never come.
you could clearly tell Disney didn't have a plan. With George, you can even find his notes and stuff. There were several different iterations for the original trilogy, especially after Episode 4. He had two versions of, I'll just say two versions of Empire. One was what we got, and another one was a B version in case A New Hope failed. And he'd always write them out. He even wrote out the prequel trilogy several times before he found what he wanted.
Sure.
And even as he was making the movies, he'd edit little things and write things that it would be better. He'd take that. And we all know he took input from other people. That's why Obi-Wan died in Episode 4, because his wife said it would make Vader seem like a greater threat.
And she's the only reason that movie actually really even got made. I mean, everyone says like Lucas with Star Wars, but I mean, he's an idea man. That's great, but you give him too much control, and you get like Jar Jar Binks and the Star Wars special editions and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, he is a smart guy. He does have a good idea, like a good vision for story and things like that. But that's mostly just taken straight from Joseph Campbell's The Hero's Journey and understanding symbolism and things like that. If you can do that, then you've got it. And he does that for the most part, but then he tries to throw in his own stuff, and that sometimes gets kind of nonsense, and he puts things in the wrong order. He's not necessarily the best storyteller, whatever. That's why his wife was so crucial in actually getting the first movie made. When he first screened it to people, they were like, nice try, George.
You can even look up the comic. It's called The Star Wars. It'll be a little hard when you look for it, because if you just type in Google, you'll probably get Star Wars. It's called The Star Wars, and that's what he originally wrote. And that was his original concept with all the original concept art. I remember like Star Wars Theory ran down through it, several other people ran through it, and like listening to the story, I gotta find it because I want to read for myself. Just listening to the baseline of the story, it feels so B movie, and so it's the 70s stereotype for those movies.
Yeah.
Which, the end product destroyed those stereotypes for 70 movies.
And
that's why it stood out.
I would ask you, have you seen do you have Netflix?
Yeah.
There's I think it's still on Netflix, but there's a Joseph Campbell miniseries called The Power of Myth. 6 episodes are an hour long each. I recommend. They're filmed on the Skywalker Ranch. That's the dude that laid it out for George, and George took his ideas and his knowledge of gathering information of how people tell stories and what the modern monomyth is, and like what mythology and how we learn as human beings. And that's why Star Wars as a story is so relatable, like some other stories like King Arthur and like the Bible and things like that are relatable to everyone. It's because they're based on these storytelling methods that are worldwide.
Which is why Star Wars was timeless.
Timeless, and now they're making it. Oh my God, Kathleen Kennedy. Every time she opens her mouth, she's a freaking idiot. But she literally, the most recent thing she said after being silent for so long was at like Star Wars Celebration. She's like, we really want to put like a specific, like this is the time that we live in vibe in this next movie. And I'm just like, what are you fucking retarded? Are you fucking retarded? Are you fucking? No offense to no. Actually, that's offensive to retarded people. Are you just stupid? You're just you're just terrible at your job. You're just, because they're timeless. They're supposed to take us away from the things that we're experiencing right now and whatever. It's escape. And we can learn from them while they're completely separate from where we are right now. If you give them a specific 2019 vibe, then it's not, how is that timeless? How is that a long time ago, far, far away? How is that?
Yeah, and it also it's filled with the latest far left Californian hysteria, which means it's not relevant to the rest of the world. This is why they keep popping in China.
Yeah, everyone else. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, of course they don't care. Of course they don't.
Yeah,
Why
it's not relatable to us overseas.
The only reason to care is because of it's Star Wars, and now because it's the right thing to do to support Star Wars. I remember back in the day when I used to get like bullied for liking Star Wars. You know what I mean? Now, if you don't like it, you're a piece of shit. And it's like, fuck off. You just got here. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're just doing this for like morality that you don't even understand. Feigned morality for the public that has nothing to do with actual reality. Your morality does not equal reality.
You can do morality without filling it with current day politics.
And and without injecting it into things or like saying that you have to like something or else you're a bad person. Again, it goes right back to that. They've been told that a lot of these people they care about issues, political issues or social issues like gender or race or Republican or Democrat or whatever. But they're fighting for the rights. They think they're fighting for the rights of people that don't have a voice. And they've been told that if you don't like the new Star Wars movies, then you're a bad person, and and anyone who doesn't like the new Star Wars movies is okay to attack because they're one of the bad people that you're fighting against in order to create a good society and shit like that. And it's nonsense, and it's bad, and it's sad, and
Yeah, I'd rather be a bad person than support that crap.
Speaking of a fucked up society, this is Star Wars is why these kids are like the way they are. Second lawsuit of the day threatened.
yeah. Wait, what did you just do? What just happened? Where'd you go, Larry?
I went and I asked the gentleman why he kicked my fucking machine, and he was like, "Oh, because it wasn't working." And I go, "Oh, so kicking it will make it work so much better." And then he's like, "Oh, well, I pay for your salary." And then I can't really say because Thomas's stream isn't R-rated, but it was a long string of curse words preceded by, "If you don't get out, I'll break your arm." And then he's like, "Well, my mom is a lawyer, my dad's a doctor." And I'm like, "Well, my mom's a nurse and my dad's a piece of shit. What's your point?" And then he had nothing to say and proceeded to go out in the car. And then his mom was banging on the door, and I just waved and smiled. And then I went about my business of shutting off the lights.
Good heavens.
Usually when people say that they're just full of horse shit of what they say about their parents.
Well, that
It's like the
first of all,
common
you
fault.
be like, well, are your parents here? No, then
Oh, his mom was outside banging on the glass. I just pointed and waved.
that's just right. Then again, it's just like, you pay my salary, do you? Because I looked at the check and it's signed at the bottom by my boss, and you have absolutely nothing to do with that.
Yeah, last time I checked, it said Marcus Corporation, which I don't know. I don't really know the higher ups.
And
I guess it's not their parents.
to kick your ass if they ever saw you in here again. So,
Well, that one movie ticket that he bought paid for your entire salary, Lee.
No, because we don't even see movie ticket prices. So, and they were too cheap because they're 11 to buy popcorn. So nothing they did paid for my salary. They did, however, waste my valuable time.
I
agree because it's been here.
Theaters get what, like I don't know, 20% or something like that of the actual freaking cost of the damn ticket.
We don't even get that. Our money is made through concessions. Like ticket prices go directly to the companies as a kick up for us getting their movies.
Yep.
And especially if we get like early premieres, like that are out a week before the movie actually comes out, it's all kick up. So we pretty much see maybe like 5 or 10% of the box office, and the rest goes to companies, and we get whatever from concessions. That's why popcorn costs like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As much as it does, because most of our money comes from.
Yeah, movie theaters don't make jack off of the actual movies themselves. That's why they have to upcharge things like concessions and ticket prices and things like that. I mean, especially concessions. But like, how come this movie costs so much? Studios are bastards. They're concerned about their shrinking ticket or sales, and people aren't going to the movies anymore. And they're worried about Netflix. They're worried about this, that, and the other thing. So they're charging more for movie theaters to even have their movies. So they have to pay an upfront price just to have the movie at all. And Disney, having a monopoly on things, you have to have this movie showing on a certain number of screens and all different kinds of stuff. So it's like.
And time frame too. Like Endgame, still in our theater. We have it in
God.
2 theaters, and it's
Endgame?
still here.
Is anyone going to see it?
Yeah.
I realized something with Disney Plus. Remember the old Disney little B movies where it's straight to DVD, straight to VHS?
Aladdin 2 and 3, yeah.
Yep.
Love them, but
We're probably going to get all this crap again with Disney Plus.
Oh, that's
We're going back into the dark ages of Disney.
Lee.
Yes.
So you might find this funny.
God.
So, and I was on like a stream with you, and it was Proper and I think Mary and a few others. And remember how he went onto your channel and he noticed you had no dislikes on your videos.
Oh yeah. He went through. At that time, I think I had like an even 200. He went through all my videos and disliked them. I mean, like ones I did like a year ago.
Did I do what I did? So I was either on a stream with him or just like a hangouts with him, Miss, and like a few others. And so I went to his channel. I just started disliking all of his videos, and he was like, "I hate you. I hate you. Fuck you." I was like, "You need some dislikes, Proper. You're too positive. Like God."
I'm gonna hop off this because I gotta like prep my own stream after these little pricks were here. I could have left at 12:30, but no, they had to play pinball and then kick my machine. So
You
To
love
just turn the machines off after a certain time.
yeah,
suggest
I've been
that.
saying that for like going on a year now, but let's just keep them running all night because electricity doesn't cost anything. God, I hate this place. I hope it burns to the ground tomorrow. I'll see you fine folks later.
see you later, General Zod.
See ya.
I mean, kind of finishing off what I was saying, like the hockey rink that I'm at, freaking it turns off its machines after a certain time, unless there's like a lock-in overnight. But
So
Yeah, and just the general time where you say we're closing. Get out.
community center, they do turn it all off
But
unless there's a
that's,
lock-in or something event going on. They turn it off at a certain time.
Still kind of
Sometimes
that corporate mindset of, oh wait, there's a customer, do anything for that customer. It's like you're spending more money paying me minimum wage to wait on this one person kicking a pinball machine than it would be if we just shut down right now. Do
it's,
not understand. Like
even the local restaurant near me, there's times you go there during the day, midday in the weekdays, they have like some of these machines that are off. They're completely off. And a lot of times when you see them, they're on at night or they're on throughout the weekend.
when it makes sense.
Yeah, when it makes sense, when there's a lot of people coming there.
I'm gonna start to wind it down because it's almost like
Oh, that's fantastic. I was about to leave anyway. Good.
okay, because it's like really late and I'm tired. So before I end it, Cyber, do you want to tell everyone where they can find you?
Yes.
And about your channel.
Find me. I do gaming videos and then some drumming videos. 1,000 subs or so. Still kind of iffy on it, but I'm trying to promote it. You guys get to learn my real first name.
I mean,
There's only two people that know about it. Thomas, because I accidentally doxed myself around him. And then PB, because he's managing some things with the channel.
And Lethal, too.
Yeah. Although I think Lethal said he forgot unless he went back and looked at it.
Only Husky. It's okay. All right. Thank you, Husky. Baze, anything you wish to plug? Let me see how many people.
I think it's just us, but
Tell the 5 people watching.
I'll tell us. Yeah, so I've been working on my editing since I got back from Cannes. I just did, in the past 2 weeks, 2 trailers. One is the Joker trailer with Heath Ledger's Joker, but using the music from the new Joaquin Phoenix Joker trailer. So that's great. And then the one that I'm even more proud of, and I'm probably going to go watch it after I get off this, because I think it's great, is it's Suicide Squad, the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer, music essentially, but using all of the Christopher Nolan's Batman footage. So like Scarecrow, Bane, Joker, all those guys, and it's fantastic. And other than that, just a bunch of reactions, reviews, memes, and nonsense.
Awesome. All right, let's see. Hold on. Tim, tell the people watching about your channel where they can find you if you want. If you don't, you can just tell them to fuck off.
Well, I don't want to be rude. So anyway, now people can find me on YouTube and Twitter under the same name, Shellback TJC, aka Hallmark Channel Jeremy. The two things that I got in the hopper right now is the parody song that I'm working on called "Don't You Demonetize Me." And you can guess, especially if you're old enough, you can guess what music that I'm going to use for that.
Demonetize me. I love it. I can't wait to see that. I'm sorry.
The other one that I need to put together is I took some footage at Walmart. I took a trip to Walmart and took some footage of some Game of Thrones stuff that they had on the shelves. And I'm gonna go back. I think I'm gonna go back and see if I can find any more stuff. Just for
Get some
because
jiggles.
what I have now, the video wouldn't be very long. But anyway, the idea is to title that video Westeros meets Walmart.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you also have your little what is it? Hold on. And then you have your shell shock, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I figure maybe I'll do that every once in a while. Like the reason I named that stream last night Shell Shock is because I intended it for it to be like a quote unquote ranting, a rant style stream. So
from what I remember, we did a pretty good job on that, but
yeah,
might have just been.
I mean, we we were kind of all over the place. I mean, there was a little bit of ranting, but then there was like, freaking just kind of like some shenanigans. So
Yeah.
either way, but yeah, I figure, that can be like a however often it happens, it can be a recurring thing.
I like it.
True, very true. All right, awesome. Stig.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell the chat about you and where they can find you?
Well,
Sweet.
I do have videos now.
Yay.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah, I have
Opening up YouTube.
I have almost 50 seconds worth of videos, and I have almost 100 subs. So I'm doing it right. Yeah, and
Simply put, yeah.
yeah, I don't know if someone wants to sub to it, and well, maybe I'll make a video next week and film another duck or something.
Your videos are great.
Don't count on it though.
Oh,
It's just gonna happen when it happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what we like about your channel, Stig.
yeah, exactly.
I don't give a damn. I'll just upload something if I feel like it, and if people like it, then it's good. If they don't, I'll still eat breakfast.
Well, that's what That's like what people like about you, Stig, is you're unpredictable.
Yeah, and then you hate the Swedes. There's
Exactly.
things that I love. Like
Oh,
he's
man.
unpredictable in every aspect except he's gonna have great puns and he's gonna hate on those Swedes.
That reminds me. Hey, Thomas, I have something for you.
Oh God, yes.
Have a poop ball, you fucking bastard.
So how do you feel about the Finns?
The what?
The Finns,
What do you
the
mean?
Finnish,
The Finnish.
Finland.
I think he's
Tim,
gone. He's
Tim
left.
laughs.
Gotcha. Great stuff. Is anybody else plugging stuff? Or are we good?
No, I think we're.
Because I'm gonna also.
Yeah, I want to
It's been
sign off
wonderful.
as soon as the stream is done.
What?
I want to sign off as soon as the stream is done.
Oh, okay. No, Tim. No, so right when Stig said what he said, he just left like he did on like he did exactly that what he did on Mary's stream, except Mary kicked him off.
That's so funny.
Alrighty, thank you for coming. Let's see how many. Thank you for coming, 6 people.
7.
Now.
It's 6. You little
Bitch.
what? Stig saying, ha 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 ha, gotcha. 2 in one day.
You're in my book now.
Now I just want to hear him say that too. Now I just want to hear him say that too proper. I think that'd be incredible.
All right.
He just said, Mary and Thomas are in my book now. All right, guys, thank you everyone for tuning in. And we are going to bid this stream adieu.
Adieu to you.
A do.
Oh my God, Tim. No.
Doody.